All right. Is your full name Robert Alfred Bailey?
It is not. It is not.
That was actually just a guess. But is Bobby short for Robert?
It is. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it can be short for anything else.
Possibly.
Bobbert.
Beaubert.
Lauren Beaubert. She could become, if that were her first name and she weren't evil. Sorry, too soon.
Is your, will you tell us your middle name or no?
It's Joseph.
Joseph.
So to my Eastern Kentucky family, I was often referred to as Bobby Joe.
Oh, Bobby Joe.
I know you like that.
I do. So you're from Eastern Kentucky?
My dad's family is from Eastern Kentucky,
Yeah.
Cumberland area, Harlan County.
Okay. Harlan County?
Harlan County.
Yeah. It's, I was born and raised in Kentucky, and I still all the time hear of towns and counties I've never heard of.
We've got a lot of Livingston is another county.
Yeah.
Fayette, Trimble, Hardin.
Fayette and Trimble and Hardin.
There's a lot of counties.
With, yeah. Clay County I'm familiar with. Yeah. A lot of counties. Okay. But you were born in Louisville?
1978.
Okay. And you work in, sort of work in IT, and you're giving a lot of information away, so.
I'm a Virgo. I'm a September birthday as well. So
Wait, did you just have a birthday?
I did.
Like last week?
Yes.
Really?
I'm 47.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's happy to be here.
Yeah,
Really good.
I'm a Libra. My birthday's next week.
Hot dog.
Yeah. You said you're 47. I'll be
47.
36. We're the same age gap that my kids are. 11
Okay.
years.
Okay, so you're going to be 37?
36.
You'll be 36.
Yeah.
You're 37.
I'm 35.
You'll be 36.
6.
Okay,
Was my
got
math
it.
wrong?
No, I'm doing the
11
math
years.
wrong.
Okay.
We're making this very painful. I'm sorry. We need to move on. Sorry.
Let's talk about the business stuff first. Like, let's get that out of the way, and then
love
we
it.
can talk about fun things. So you founded Louisville Geek?
I did with Patrick Mann back in 2004 on September 1st. So the company's now old enough to drink alcohol.
Oh my goodness.
You know, they're not going to card Louisville Geek anymore. It can walk right in and get a whatever it drinks.
they want. Yeah.
That's right.
That's awesome. So I'm sure you've been asked a million times, like, what's the story? What made you... I looked at your LinkedIn. It didn't seem like you had a lot of IT background.
Well, okay. That's a good question. So I'm pretty much your kind of stereotypical scrawny, pale computer nerd type that never had any degree of proficiency at sports whatsoever. And in lieu of that, you know, those people like myself are drawn like a moth to a flame to computer stuff. So my parents graciously got us a home computer in 1988, and I just had a knack for it and liked it a lot. And when I matured to a point where I needed a job, you know, I graduated college in 2001, and you know, a couple of years later, it became time. I met Patrick, and we thought it would be a good idea to start a company.
Yeah.
Because we saw the demand was there, and, you know, it's one of those things, right place at right time.
It does seem like the perfect time.
It was good because at the time, this was in the day of Kazaa and Napster and those music sharing sites that infected every computer with a lot of LimeWire, all of those products that were not healthy for your computer.
Yeah.
But this is when computer viruses were more fun. It would just mess your computer up and it would run slow and show you a lot of advertising.
Yep.
Whereas now it's more of a Bitcoin play by, you know, state actors and really evil people that are stealing money to do terrible things. So
it's actually terrifying, some of the articles I read about these hackers.
Oh yeah, because it's not like they're using this to fund. These bake sales that they're running are not like to buy things of note. It's for really bad things on the whole. So
it's huge and it's scary. Okay, is there anything else you want to say about Louisville Geek? Any plug or?
You know, if you've got an IT challenge, you know, we'd love to solve it. So that's just kind of what we do: cybersecurity and cloud services and fun, nerdy computer stuff.
Yay! Okay. Okay, CoSare for Kids.
Yes, I've been on the board there for 2 years now, and this has been a really awesome journey for me to have been pushed so deeply into the philanthropic pool so quickly.
Yeah.
Because our board is a very active board as boards go, with monthly meetings for the board level, and then with all the other things that we're doing from a grants perspective and our child abuse prevention initiative, Face It. There's a lot of work to do, and we do a lot. So it's been awesome to really see the sausage be made at this level.
Mm-hmm. Any plug for CoSare for Kids? Something I would maybe say too is a lot of like young adults that are getting into the professional world will have the opportunity once they start to make some money to reinvest like some of their resources into nonprofits
Absolutely.
and their time and everything. So just, maybe like what they're all about, how people can get connected and stay connected. And
Absolutely. And every quality nonprofit is definitely always on the hunt for board members. So you can get on a board pretty easily. There's a varying degree of financial commitment that goes with each board, but I would really strongly admonish anyone to make sure it's being driven by passion, because it can be a lot of work. And if you're looking at it as a resume builder, I think you could end up being miserable and doing something you don't like and not doing a good job. So it needs to be something you care about, that you can feel a very purpose-driven approach to be serving. Mm-hmm. Then it will not seem like a chore. Then you will look forward to going to the board meetings and doing the work. And then it will be awesome.
Yeah, that's something I learned, I won't say late in life, I'm 35, but doing things that you enjoy doing, whether it's work-related or hobbies or giving back. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so let's just have some fun. You've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Is that true?
That's a true statement. We bought it when it came out, and
is it new? I'm like I don't know anything about video games.
Yeah, and I'm no expert at it, so I think I would be called by the real gamer community a filthy casual because of my lack of like true belief in like the video game aristocracy of the universe. To the extent that exists, I just made that up. But we got Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it's a game where you smash things and you collect things. And my daughter Hazel's been playing it, but she's stuck at a tough point in the game. But I beat it like 2 weeks ago.
That's so funny.
I know it's and it took a long time. This was probably 40 hours of smashing and beating people up.
I remember when it was big, like Super Smash Bros. Is that the same thing?
I think it's a similar style of game, family friendly. The violence is very cartoony.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. So it's been good. And Kirby, got that for my birthday.
Yeah.
The new Kirby game on Switch too. So that's been awesome.
That's so funny. So were you a gamer growing up?
Yes, I played video games as a child, and really some of my IT skills came from that, because this was back in the 640 kilobytes of RAM days. So sometimes getting a game to run required work.
Yeah.
You didn't just stick the cartridge in. You were using EMM 386 and editing your auto exec bat and config.sys to make the game work from like a DOS prompt. So, I mean, that was very helpful to my learning about IT.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And this was before the internet. So it was like if you had a question, you had to like use one of these archaic instruments books over here that may be out of the frame.
Go to the library and find it on a page.
Right, exactly. And this was like before those catalogs. I mean, this was like the Dewey Decimal System. You're using like a card catalog. I mean, I'm dating myself here, but yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the last generations to know about. We learned about the Dewey Decimal System still, but like my 15-year-old, she probably has no idea.
Yeah, I couldn't. I had trouble using it at the time, and I'm sure now it would be virtually impossible if I were greeted with a card catalog.
100%. Okay, so you like to travel, I'm guessing. We ran into each other at the airport in New York, at the Newark airport this July?
We did, that's right.
Was it July or August?
Maybe the very, very tail end of July, but early August.
Yeah.
I don't remember what day. If Katie were here, she would know. She's sort of like the memory bank that keeps me honest and fills in a lot of details around me. But you're exactly right. And it was a pleasure to run into you there.
Yeah, thank you. So do you all like to travel a lot, or was this kind of like a one-time thing?
No, we try to get around. We're going to Martinique for Thanksgiving with the girls.
Nice.
That's going to be cool. And Katie picked that because it's a French-speaking country, and it's going to have warm weather. And so she pitched it, and so we're going to do it.
Yeah. Your wife, Katie, does she speak French?
Not very well. I think it's sort of aspirational. She's been using one of those online things, and she's wants to.
Yeah. Do you speak any other languages?
I took 3 years of high school Spanish, so I could I can basically get around a tiny bit. I could find like the zapateria, or baño. I mean, enough to get around certainly. And in French,
so funny.
I have 4 years of high school French, and then I got a minor in college.
In French? Very cool. I took high school French and college French as well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is. And I already speak Spanish fluently, so I feel like it made it a little bit easier. Not that they're super similar, but just learning how to conjugate verbs and pronounce things. Like, you have to think outside of the English language.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I would love, I was doing Duolingo during COVID. I thought I made it far, like I should just become fluent, and that didn't last very long. I don't know. I kind of pick things up and just pick a new thing up. And so I have a lot of things I picked up that are not completed.
Get it. It's challenging. So she'll make some progress. You'll make some progress.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Okay. So Martinique is where? Like
it's near Puerto Rico. I think it's like lower right-hand corner in the ocean there.
Okay. I went to Puerto Rico this summer.
Was it awesome?
It was amazing. Highly recommend.
Very good.
Highly recommend. Right before Bad Bunny started his tour there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it would have been a little crazy to be there with the family during that time, but I would have loved to be there. And he just announced, I don't know if you heard, he's performing the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm excited.
That's good. I'm probably too old to know who that is. I know he's a musician.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Oh, man.
I'm excited though, and I will listen to Bad Bunny today.
You will. I'm going to send you some songs. I'm going to say, start with these 3.
I'm on board because I love bunnies, so we're good.
You like to run too, and I feel like he's got some good running hits.
I'm on board. You had me at hello. I'm always looking for new music suggestions.
Yeah.
What if we had him just react to listening to Bad Bunny?
We should. Did you queue up a Bad Bunny song?
Okay, this is my first Bad Bunny experience.
It's a good one too.
Is this his most popular song?
On his new album, it is.
What's the title? DTMF. I love it.
Okay, so DTMF, the song is called Debí tirar más fotos, and it's about his grandfather who passed away, and it means I should have taken more photos, basically.
Okay.
So like when you were still here, I should have taken more photos. I should have kissed you more. I should have hugged you more. The Hispanic culture is very like touchy-feely, lovey-dovey, and then also very emotional, I would say, when they lose someone. But it's so sweet. It's so sweet. And his lyrics are just great because they're about like his life in Puerto Rico and his family. And when he became mainstream in, this side of the United States, I don't know what we call it because I know Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, but he didn't really speak very good English. So through becoming more famous, he's like learned better English. He's been on Saturday Night Live. Nice. And it's a really cool, I feel like, story of just growing up in Puerto Rico, like a very normal, small town life, and now he's playing the Super Bowl. So I think that's crazy.
Now, is he Bad Bunny everywhere, or is he like?
His name's Benito.
What's the Spanish word for rabbit? Conejo. So
Conejo malo.
Conejo malo. Okay.
Yeah.
But he doesn't go by that anywhere. It's Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Some people, he has like a thing. Yeah. Some people say Conejo malo.
In Todo Mundo, it's Bad Bunny.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny.
Okay, I love it. Sweet. All right, that was a good question.
Enough about Bad Bunny. Okay, well, what kind of music do you listen to?
This morning I listened to Frank Sinatra. It was a very good year. It's one of the songs I listened to. And Fire and Rain has been coming up a lot on my playlist for some reason.
Like the song?
Yeah, but James Taylor.
Yeah.
He wrote that when he was like institutionalized, when he got the word that this lady had killed herself.
Oh.
You need to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And it's really sad because when you like think about the lyrics, like looking through it from that lens, it's like, what a challenge.
It's a great song.
Yeah. So that was a good one this morning.
Has anyone ever told you that you look like a British bandmate?
Not yet, but I would love that. So my wife made me grow my hair out, so hopefully this is working, and
It looks good.
Thank you so much.
Well, this would be a good time to pull up this photo that I found. I actually really like it, and you look more like a British bandmate in this picture.
Oh yeah, that was the 40 under 40 photo back in 2015. Business First.
Very cute.
That's a professionally taken photo.
I can tell. I like that you're like staring off. Like I could envision 3 other guys next to you and you're all like staring up. Like it's kind of giving like the Beatles, George Harrison maybe.
I love it.
I do too.
Giving. No, that's a millennial term, right? It's giving. Okay.
Listen.
That's I've learned that with the new usage of that word recently. I'm like, okay.
It looks like.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for the feedback. That's great.
You're welcome. It's a good picture. You should
40 under 40
redo
just got announced. I was sending out congratulation notes to all the people that I know that are 40 under 40. So.
I didn't see it yet. I'll have to go look it up and see who I know. That's
Have you
fun.
hit it yet?
Have I done it? I don't know how it works. Do you have to get nominated or?
Yeah, it'd be an easy nomination.
Well, okay, nominate me.
I'll do it next year.
After next week, we'll only have 4 more years. So
Yeah, you got plenty of eligibility. You're good.
Thank you. Okay, so fun question. Since you have the spooky pocket square on, have you ever had a paranormal or unexplainable experience?
Not probably in the context you're thinking about, but I think sort of life in general is like a paranormal, unexplained circumstance. The fact that the universe exists at all in a situation where entropy increases in closed systems and you can't create or destroy matter or energy. Like, why are we here at all?
Yeah.
How does a huge tree like that get packed into an acorn?
Yeah.
I mean, I think every day is a paranormal experience.
Yeah.
But no, have I opened up my pantry and found a haunted block of cheese? I've not. So I don't know if I've scratched that itch in the way you're thinking. So
yeah, I feel like it's so hit or miss with people. I feel like 50% of the time people are like, yeah, totally.
There's magic everywhere.
Yeah. No, I'm with you though. I find those little wonders in everything. But the tree and the acorn, that's a really good one. I'm going to have to remember that. Okay. So in your friend group, you think you're the funny one. I also think I'm the funny one in my friend group.
I think I have to be the funny one.
Because I don't know. No one else is?
Other people are, and you can riff off each other. I think this is a mantle no one should take lightly. And it's just sometimes you have to be that guy. And they might not think that. I don't know. I've got a lot of jokes that fall flat. So I have to provide my own laugh track. They're like, it's good you laugh at your own jokes. And I'm like, well, I have to. If I didn't think it was funny, it wouldn't work.
I think you're very smart, funny. Well, first of all, you're very intelligent.
Thank you.
You know a lot of things. You know a lot of big words.
I love the Flattery podcast. Oh my God, when can I come back?
I feel like you learn things and retain them, and I will learn something briefly, and I don't know that it gets stored in my long-term memory. I think there's a direct correlation between vitamin D deficiency and that exact thing where your memories don't go to long-term.
Do you take vitamin D every day?
That's crazy. I just started this weekend.
You need to. Since before COVID, right around 2020, I learned about seasonal affective disorder and how you get vitamin D because you got to be out in the sun. You can tell by my tan that I'm not a frequent creature out there basking in those rays. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend the $20 and I'm going to start taking these pills.
Yeah.
And I did. And it was right before COVID. And then I read somewhere that something in your lungs benefits from vitamin D.
Yeah.
So I attribute the fact that I got COVID for the first time a few months ago partially to my love of vitamin D.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Sunny D little Carlson labs that I get from Amazon for mere $20 American. Yeah. I'm so glad you're on the vitamin D train now.
I am. I have a little basket in our pill cabinet, and I have a label maker, and I just put Jasmine.
Pill cabinet. I love that. You are an adult. Now that's an adult thing right there.
clear cubbies, and so I have one just for me, and I take 5 or 6 different natural supplements.
Yeah.
And so I just added it, but I'm gonna need a bigger thing. I'm just adding and adding. I do think they make a difference though. The ones that I take, I trigger warning, binge eating. I had a lot of food noise in my brain pretty much my whole life. And I'm sure it's tied to some type of childhood trauma. But I could not lose my baby weight from my last child, who's 4 now. I gained 50 pounds. So, minus 7, he was 7 pounds when he was born. But anyways, I just could not stop snacking in between meals. So I take berberine, and I think that has helped a lot. And then I also take, it's an olive oil capsule. And it's supposed to just be a quick dose of healthy fat that goes with your meal, and it helps you stay fuller longer. And maybe it's totally placebo effect, and if it is, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah,
but it has really, I really just don't snack anymore.
Is that because of the MCTs in there? Medium chain triglycerides?
Probably.
I was reading the package of my protein powder yesterday, and one of the things it touted is that it has MCTs and placebo in it that helps you get swole and stay fuller longer.
Yeah. No, I think it helps a lot. But I've been on a whole health and wellness journey.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, okay, speaking of, 2 questions. One, let's talk about your running and how this is maybe the third time that we've seen each other in person. And since the last time we saw each other, and now you convinced me to get on the Strava app, and you've convinced me to do the Derby Marathon, which
the full Monty. You're doing.
I'm not doing the full thing. There's no way. So what are the options? Half or full?
13.1.
I saw like a 3 mile option, but I feel like that's cheating.
You can do the relay, but that's.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be proud.
Yeah, and the half marathon's a good distance. You could do the Urban Bourbon. It's like in 2 weeks.
I'm not ready.
Okay, you're not ready, and that's good to know that. We're good. But you're on a journey. You've registered.
Yeah, so I haven't. So
okay,
today we were going to talk about it, though. Okay, so are you doing it?
Yes.
The full one?
No, the half.
Okay, and how many miles is that?
13.1.
Whew. That's a lot. How long do you think it'll take you?
Hour 40. Thereabouts.
To run 13 miles?
Thereabouts.
I was thinking like 4 hours, maybe 5.
I think you want to aim for that 2 hour mark. I think that's a good sort of for your age and fitness level, because you're coming into this with a good physiological base of strength training and cardio and stretching. So you're not like just getting, this isn't a couch to 5K for you.
Right.
You just need to just build up your ability to run for a long time, which you do through long,
Is it more
runs.
A mental thing, do you think, or more physical, being able to run for a long time? Because I've never run even close to that long.
So my understanding is there's these little things in your cells that hold like glycogen. It's like this like sugar that's coiled around something. And I'm not a doctor, not anything. I've read about this on the internet, so this could all be false. But you've got to break those things down so they build back longer, so that you'll have the energy reserves to go. So I think there's a mental component. You have to have grit and a desire. But I think, to sort of paraphrase Muhammad Ali, the fight is won or lost long before you dance under those lights. It's won in the gym and in the preparation.
Yeah.
So that's where that mental toughness of, hey, it's raining, but you know what? I've got miles today. I'm going to run.
Yeah.
Those raindrops are liquid sunshine. I can only get wet once.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
That way, when it's race day, it'll suck and you'll want to quit, but you'll have the physiological reserve, you'll have the grit, and you'll have had this huge impetus, this momentum behind you that's going to carry you.
Yeah.
And then you're there with like 10,000 of your closest friends.
Yeah.
And you're going to see people older than you in all different shapes and sizes. And they're going to be out there doing the same thing. And if something's going to suck, it's better to have it suck with other people, because then it's just our natural human desire for community will provide this tailwind.
Yeah.
It's like magic. It's like paranormal, that you can run farther than you think when you're around a lot of other positive people.
Yeah.
There's another paranormal thing for you.
I think that's what'll carry me, is everyone else running. So I'll just feel like I'm just going to stay here with everyone else.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to register today then for the half.
Because that way then an execution date's been scheduled.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
real.
no, yeah.
It's real when you've registered, because you're like, I'm not getting out of this.
Yeah. I'm really big on that too. And and putting it on the calendar, and I know it's there. I know it's happening. No, I'm excited. I'm going to research like the best long distance running clothes and everything. Like I'm going to get so do you wear like a water bottle thing, or are there like water stations?
There are water stations, and no, I'll just be hydrated when I start. Because when I run in the morning, I'll have a little bit of coffee and then I'll run, but I run fasted every time, and I don't try to like drink a lot of water. And on Saturday when we ran our 12 miles, we had a little bit of water fountain stops, but not a lot.
So you're going to be doing this fasted also?
Yes, but I will bring food on the run. So I'll bring some gels, and I'll have a gel at the start line, just like the little sugar packages.
Something. Yeah, I need to go through like the FAQs.
You're good. Now, a full marathon's very, very different. So full marathon's 4 times as hard as a half.
Yeah.
Everything matters. Like all the chafing stuff, everything really matters at that distance. But for half marathon, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's
going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I think Aaron Rosenberg's going to do it too.
Is he really?
He accosted the mayor at Boots, Badges, and Bids, the Louisville Metro Police Foundation's fundraiser.
Yeah.
And the mayor sort of tentatively agreed we could run with him. So, but Aaron offered him like $1,000 too. It was like we would make a donation to some nonprofit sort of deal to be in the company of the mayor. And I was like, Aaron, dude, he'll probably let us do this for free because running sucks.
Wait, the mayor's running it also?
The mayor runs it every year.
Really?
Oh, Mayor Greenberg is awesome. He's a real fit dude. Awesome guy. Yeah, check out his times. They're publicly available. He's pretty fast.
Okay, well, if you're making a little mayor crew, put me in the tail.
I think you're going to need to run like sub 2 hours, though. He's pretty fast. You need to.
I'll start there, and
I hope he sees this. I hope he knows how proud I am to have a mayor of the city that actually gets out there and beats the street as a runner. I love it.
Well, more people should know, so we'll make sure that they know.
And he's doing a heck of a job as mayor too, but also as a runner, which it's cool.
He's running with everybody, and it's such a big part of Louisville's uniqueness, because it is the thing that kicks off Derby, right? It's like the first festivity.
That
think
sounds
it
right.
is, yeah.
I believe you.
It's also my engagement anniversary.
I love it.
Yeah.
That specific race day?
Yeah. It was a big surprise. I thought I was doing a photo shoot on the bridge, and like helicopters were going over and runners were everywhere, and the photographer was like, "Oh, I didn't know the race was today." And my husband it was crazy. He invited his parents, my siblings, and his family's from Atlanta, so they all flew in. But they were, the ramp that goes up to the walking bridge. Like, there's a circular part right before you get up. They were all hiding there. As I'm having my photo taken, and I'm like holding my hat and looking up. It's like a Derby style photo shoot. And we knew the photographer, so my husband had been able to like tell him, "Hey, tell her you need a model and this is when you can do it." And so anyways, he starts walking towards me, and I'm thinking he's coming to fix my hair or something. And he says, "Who's that?" And I turn around and everybody's there. And the first thought that popped in my head was, why would they come all the way here for this photo shoot? This isn't even like I'm not going to be on the cover of like a big magazine or anything. And I turned back around and he was on his knee with the ring. Yeah, I know. Biggest surprise. And I'm not like, I always find out surprises, always. The fact that he was able to pull it off and get people into town. And
yeah, that's impressive, because girls are more clever than boys. It's hard to surprise a girl.
Yeah.
He's the man. That's awesome.
I know. Yeah. It's like the probably the only time he'll ever surprise me. I find out everything.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was completely shocked. But yeah, so 7 years, that race day. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I told him he's going to have to make a sign so I can spot him in the crowd and say hello. I don't know how it all works. I don't know if anyone stops to talk to anyone. I'm sure you just have to keep chugging along.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on the sidelines, and I think it's important to yell back at those people and clap for them too, because you can kind of get in that positive energy loop of, hey, the crowd's there to cheer me, but I'm going to clap and hoot and holler.
Yeah. I
like hooting and hollering generally. So
I love a good hoot and holler.
Me too. My wife has mixed feelings about this. Like a carpool, like if I see somebody I know,
Oh yeah, roll that window down.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And I'm just, because you never know. You should never miss an opportunity to give somebody positive energy.
Yeah. Are you the kind of person where if you spot someone in public that you have to go say hi to them?
Generally, but I'm selective. So sometimes, if they're having like a lunch and it looks important, I don't want to be the guy that like mumbles over. It's got to be appropriate.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people in my life and even like close to me that they'll like go the other way. They're so nervous. I'm like, hello, we're over here.
Yeah, what's up?
I know.
What's up?
I guess like seeing people in the real world versus like in a business setting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I saw my dentist at Costco and I was like, hold on, I got to get out of line to go say hi to my dentist. And I did.
Yeah, and confirm that you've been flossing. Look at these dental products I just bought in bulk. This is how much I floss, doctor.
Yeah. 2 massive bottles of Listerine.
Just 7 miles of dental floss.
All right. Do you have any quirks that are kind of unique to you? Like I'll tell you one that I have. After I shower, I have to clean out my ears with Q-tips. And I don't think you're supposed to actually put them in your ears, but I can't not do it. And if there's anything we always have in our house, it is Q-tips from Costco, because you get like 3 or 4 of the giant.
Oh, so these aren't Johnson & Johnson brand Q-tips. These are like Kirkland ear wedges or something. Or do they sell Q-tips there?
They're name brand, but I don't know what brand. That's a good question. They're not Kirkland brand. Okay. Although if that was an option, I would definitely. I love
Me
Kirkland
too.
Brand.
And they have Diet Coke now.
Yeah. Kirkland's coming for us.
I'm a believer in everything they've got. Well, that's good. No, ear health is so important, and it's so relevant, and it's so overlooked or overheard, I guess.
I think I just don't like the feeling of like water in my ear. Like I need it dry as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Maybe. And when I travel, that's like the first thing I'll pack because I cannot forget Q-tips. So anyways, are you OCD also? Do you have any weird quirks like that?
More than we could probably go into with any degree of quickness. I've got a lot because I've tried to systematize my life to the maximum extent possible and try to find little hacks and workarounds. So like when I load the dishwasher, everything's got to be pre-sorted.
Oh, okay. Speaking of dishwasher, so I sent you some questions before we sat down together, and you had shared something that your wife and I must have in common that our spouses claim. So allegedly, according to you all, we don't know how to load the dishwasher correctly.
This is true. So I unloaded it this morning when I got done at the gym. I got
after
home.
She had already loaded it.
She ran it. It was a joint venture of loading it. So some of the stuff was loaded correctly, and some of the stuff she had loaded. But I unloaded it this morning, and like when I opened the bottom section, there were 2 cups face up full of like dirty dishwater.
Oh, well,
which I'm like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's like a little tide pool full of critters.
Yeah.
And it's just like murky, dark death water. And I'm like, oh, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. So I finished unloading the dishwasher, loaded it, or as much loading as possible. And then we took the girls to school today.
That's
and
hilarious.
I hollered at people in carpool.
Yeah. My husband rearranges the dishwasher every time I load it.
You really have to, because the unloading is so much faster if you have the plates. If you have all the plates together in the little plate families, you can just smoosh them together like an accordion and lift them out.
I wonder if that's his reasoning. I should ask him. I think he wants to load as much as he possibly can. And I'm more of like, if it's full enough, let's just run it. Because if it's too full, I feel like things don't get washed very well.
We live in a world of technological wonder, and the dishwasher can handle a lot. But I just care that it's loaded in an aesthetically pleasing way with friends together.
Yeah.
Because, if you're going to the pool,
does make sense.
You want to be with your friends.
Yeah.
These plates want to be together.
Right.
They're sitting in the sauna having a nice schwitz.
And they're already
Keep
going
them together.
Yeah.
It's a happy family.
It makes sense. I get it. Okay, so tell us about your sweet girls. They're so cute, by the way, and I love their names.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, tell us about your girlies, girl dad.
Yeah, I love being a girl dad. That's sort of on my LinkedIn page. I'm working on the headline right now to tune it up for my personal brand, but I'm leading with girl dad because I think that's like my main vocation right now. I mean, I'm just so proud of the fact that they're here and that we're raising them. And I've got 3, Serafina, Hazel, and Petra.
Yeah.
And they're 10, 7, and 4.
Gosh, you've got your hands full.
We really do. And there's just a lot of, fighting and fun and just a lot of emotion, and it's awesome. I mean, it's a really beautiful process. Yeah,
I fought a lot with my siblings growing up, but I can't imagine being an only child. I'm very close to my siblings now. I mean, we've always been close, but
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So are they pretty similar, or are they all their own unique little beings? Do some take after you and some take after Katie? Or
Yeah, I think so Hazel mentioned to Katie last week that she was like, Mom, it's hard for me to keep the crazy in. And I was like, I know how she feels. It's so hard for me to keep the crazy in. And she's like the brown haired one.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 are more on the blonde spectrum with Katie. So I think, Katie's probably got as much or more kind of OCD stuff, dishwasher notwithstanding, than I do. So I think maybe there's a team blonde and a team brown in my house, and Hazel and I may be the more out there crazy.
Yeah. And she's the middle one, right?
She's the middle one.
I remember we had a moment at the airport when I ran into you all. I don't remember if like the oldest was trying to get your attention and the baby, and she was just there kind of like looking up like a sad dog. And I was like, Hazel, I get it. I'm a middle child too.
Yeah, so we
sometimes just get it. We're just there.
I know. I'm going to take her out to a fancy dinner soon. So I talked to her about that on this weekend. I was like, Hazel, we're going to go to fancy dinner.
Aw. Where are you guys going?
Probably Ruth's Chris. Great kids menu there.
Yeah.
It's like $18. They get a filet, fries, and ice cream.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Their kids menu is awesome.
Okay. I didn't even know they had a kids menu.
They do, and it's legit.
That's fun. And she's going to get all cute and dolled up, I'm sure.
She wore high heel shoes yesterday to Boo at the zoo with like like a t-shirt. I mean, it was just crazy. And like the sparkly, like ball gown, high heeled shoes. And I'm like, whatever, dude, you go, queen.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Pop off, queen. And it's Ruth Chris is fun because it has like the elevator and the building is cute and it's a whole experience.
I don't love that building though. And I'm going to tell a story here and we're going off the script. So it's called Wright Tower now.
Isn't it like Frank Lloyd Wright's brother or something designed it?
William Wesley Peters designed that building.
Oh.
And William Wesley Peters, and this, you're not even going to believe this. Do you know who he was married to?
Who?
Joseph Stalin's daughter.
Really?
Yes. Joseph Stalin killed like 20 million people. We got a building in Louisville literally designed by a dictator's son-in-law.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about that?
That's
just
wild.
like Louisville's the mirror ball capital of the world. Like we're doing this whole bourbon and horse racing thing.
Yeah.
We've got real history just like brewing below the surface.
Yeah.
Who knew?
That is crazy.
I agree.
Is that why they called it the Wright building? To
well,
like
William Wesley Peters was a protege of Frank Lloyd Wright, and they worked in the same office. I mean, I think Frank Lloyd Wright had some influence over the design of the Wright Tower.
That's wild.
Somebody needs to fact check me on all this. This is, if you're watching, this is the internet. I hope all this is true. If it's not, don't blame me.
I have so many things to go and research now. That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a Louisville history or like fact tour.
I bet the Filson Historical Society would probably oblige us there. I think that's it.
I would do that. Like get on a bus, hop off, learn.
Yes.
I want to go to the mirror ball place, the disco ball place.
Me too. Because who doesn't love a disco ball?
Yeah. I have disco ball earrings. I should have wore them today. That would have been so fitting.
I would have loved that. I mean, it would have been very 502 pride.
Yes. Those are my party earrings. Did I already ask you if you're on a journey of some sort, of any sort? I think we started talking about running and then I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, I'm on a journey.
What kind of journey? Spiritual health? Could be anything.
All of those things, really. I'm trying to kind of be the best version of myself and just live a life where it's more meaning.
Yeah.
And just a more direction and just to know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because it's hard.
Do you feel like it's hard because you compare yourself to other people or what makes it hard for you? Because I know that's my problem.
Oh, yeah. I think the internet's certainly a world where you're comparing your behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels and everybody's got a faster car or shinier, cooler stuff. And if you get sucked into that, and I'm not going to say that I get sucked into that specific thing a lot because I kind of don't care, but it's easy to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I think that's bad.
Yeah. I don't know if this is true. I don't know the statistics, but I feel like more women get to a point in their life where they want to be a better version of themselves than men do. We've already talked about your skincare routine. I think that's amazing. But I do feel like not enough men do that, decide to go on like a improving their whole self journey and, sleep, skin, dropping bad habits.
Well, you have to. And I think for me, I'll just kind of lay my cards out here. So I'm 47, Petra's 4. I'm going to be 60 when she graduates from high school. And I read Peter Attia's book, Outlive, and that sort of scared me straight that if I don't live a very clean, balanced life, I mean, what's 60 going to look like for me when I have a high school senior?
Yeah.
So I've got to be razor sharp. And to do that, though, it's not just about that. It's about, being mentally healthy, being spiritually healthy. So I quit drinking. I'll be 4 years sober in November.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal for me. I appreciate that. I go to church every Sunday. I try to read books that are teaching me and guiding me in a direction where I can live a more impactful life.
Yeah.
And not for selfish reasons for me, but I mean, I guess my big reason is my kids are I've got to be there for them. And, and if you get out of whack, man, like it's hard to get your health back when you lose it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I think that's a holistic thing.
Yeah. I love that. I'm kind of the same. Like I think about how I want to be able to pick my kids up if I need to. And so I do a lot of like weight training and things like that. I want to keep up with them.
Because kids keep getting bigger.
I know.
They're like, Petra's like 50 pounds now. She's like a little kettlebell.
I know. Yeah, I'm a 4-year-old. He's only 40 pounds, but he loves to be picked up and held. He's very cuddly. And sometimes he just wants to be carried.
Do you have like a baby backpack?
No, we don't do any of that anymore. I miss those days.
We took the baby backpack with us to Europe when we saw you at the airport coming back, and I carried Petra a lot.
Really?
But I was like, I'm rucking.
Yeah.
This wasn't a thing I had to do. This was something that other people buy special equipment for, and I was just using a 4-year-old I already had.
Yeah.
I was saving money. This was a ruck that like falls asleep on your back and cuddles you and grabs your face and slaps you and pinches you.
Yeah.
What a great ruck.
So I didn't even know they made them for kids like size of our kids. But I will say, when I went to Europe last year, I saw like 7-year-olds in strollers. Every child was in a stroller. And I know why. I totally get it. The last thing you want is your child complaining about,
right,
I don't want to walk anymore, whatever. But you might be onto something here. I might need to borrow your kid backpack.
Yeah. And it's just one they've like aged into. And it's like a floral pattern that is sort of the antithesis of what we would consider this like Western idea of like toxic hypermasculinity. It's like, but at this point in my life, I'm leaning into it. You know, I'm a girl dad. I carry a man purse. I like glitter pins. I just don't care anymore. I like your
man purse. It looks very fancy.
Thank you so much.
Looks very nice.
I get a lot
stylish.
of grief.
Do you get a lot of grief about your man purse?
Oh, yes, relentlessly.
We need to change that, because my husband will stuff as much as he can into his front pockets when we go anywhere.
And then it messes up the silhouette and your pants look like crap. It's like, and a wallet in your back pocket, you're sitting all crooked like this, like George Costanza.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Everybody needs a bag.
Absolutely.
Period. Yeah.
Get him one.
Yeah. You know what? That's a great idea. His birthday's in November, so maybe that's what I'll do.
Patagonia Atom Sling. That's a good starter man bag. I think that would be great.
He needs one.
And then you put like a Leatherman multi-tool in it, a flashlight, a financial calculator.
So he'll just feel like, oh.
Yeah, you man it up. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm carrying girl stuff. There's no tissues in here. I'm not going to like have a cry later. Yeah. You know, I might do some interest rate math though. I'm ready.
That's so funny. That's actually a great idea though.
I agree.
Idea. Okay, so it's interesting you brought up Peter Attia's book, Outlive. I was just, because I'm going to ask you if you listen to any podcasts. So I was thinking about the ones that I listen to, and Peter Attia is one, and Huberman Labs. I'm all into like learning. I like some background noise when I work, but I also like to pick up like any little health thing that I can. And I only knew Peter Attia through like some podcast episodes that I had heard in the past that I have like favorited that I'll re-listen to sometimes. And so I just learned about his book this morning, which is so crazy that you brought that up. But how was it? Like, what can you tell me? Sell me on it in like 2 seconds, because I'm not good at reading. I have ADHD and it's a struggle. But I think if I can create like a quiet, peaceful environment and like dedicated time of day, then, and if it's something that I really want to learn about, I think I can get on the reading train. And I know it's so good for you.
Yes. So here's my secret though.
Yeah.
Audible subscription.
Oh, my sister keeps trying to get me to do that.
I do audiobooks. I'm an audiobook nerd. I love them. So I'm not a big podcast guy, but I always have an audiobook I'm listening to. So, and Attia's book, he reads it himself.
Yeah.
And when the author reads the book, I love his
voice.
It's really a good voice. But the author reading their own book, they know when to put the emphasis on the right syllable. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then you know what to listen for. And his book is just so hard hitting.
Yeah.
Because it's like when he talks about the centenarian decathlon, he's like, pick 10 things off this list you want to do. And I'm like, I kind of want to do all the things on the list.
Yeah.
Like be able to stand up and not fall down the stairs and carry in the groceries and perform my husbandly duties on demand.
Yeah.
Should there ever be a demand?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Hope Katie doesn't listen to this.
No, that's really neat. The type of gym I go to, it's called Burn Boot Camp. A lot of the movements we do are to prepare us to be able to like stand up from being on the floor with no hands, for example.
Or grip strength, because you got to catch yourself if you fall.
Yeah. So it's very real, and it's the older you get, if you fall, the more likely it is to lead to something terrible. Or my mama was 98. She fell and passed away a few weeks later. Actually, she developed pneumonia in the hospital. But that's it is scary. But yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Great book.
Maybe I'll just do Audible. My sister's been telling me that's the way to go.
It's so good. I love it. I'm hopelessly addicted to audiobooks.
Yeah. I might give it a whirl. Do you have any advice, life advice, business advice that you were given that you ignored at first?
Maybe. I think, the Warren Buffett, get rich slow, there's not a shortcut, I think is good advice that everybody sort of thinks like, hey, that maybe I can be the guy. I can short circuit that. And I think I found in my life that there's been a few times that I've gotten unexpected homers, but for the most part, it's been the slow, steady look for quality, drive value, and just build over time. That's been true, just like it is at the gym. And so I think that idea of just like the tortoise and the hare. In my youth, I probably was thinking that, hey, you could 80-hour week your way to it quicker. So I don't know. So maybe I ignored that for a while.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people are in a hurry about a lot of things in life. Yeah.
And why?
Why
are they driving so fast?
Yeah.
Slow down.
I know.
We're in such a hurry to go. Leave earlier.
I know.
You're not that important. I'm not that important. I drive the speed limit.
I totally agree. It's going to save us maybe a minute that, we go faster or someone cut us off and then we're going to be 20 seconds later or whatever. But I always think, I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what their day's been like. They could be sobbing in their car. I really don't know this person at all. So, and when I think about this too, like how small we are in this world, anytime I'm on an airplane and I go into the sky and see the cars like on the interstate and how slow they're moving and how small they start to get. And then if I'm ever frustrated on the road, I'm like, we are so tiny on this big earth and there are so many people on that interstate. So why are you so mad? You're one little speck on this giant rock. Every single time I fly and it's daytime, I have that exact like little brain refresher. It's the craziest thing, but
absolutely
it does me good.
It kind of riffs back on that Carl Sagan, the blue marble talk that he has. I agree. I mean, that's a good way to think about it. I will start thinking of that on airplanes too.
Yeah.
Because I think we've got to remember that, we're very small.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this being a spooky pocket square. I wear it year round. It's sort of a memento mori, because the skull is a good reminder of mortality that, hey, we've got a finite amount of time here.
Yeah.
All glory is transient.
Yeah.
We've got to seize the day and know that, hey, it's finite, it's limited, and we got to do our best to help other people and be kind.
I agree. And I think something hard about parenthood is teaching your kids that, because like my 15-year-old, for example, she doesn't understand yet how quickly life goes and how your bad mood can set the tone for your whole day or your next 3 days.
Right. Because their brain's not developed yet. Kids don't have like the judgment part of their brain until they're like 21. And of course, it's pure dopamine. I've got to do this now.
Yep. In a hurry. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, have to have this type of thing. So, but it's been fun to teach her that, because I wish someone had those conversations with me growing up. I feel like I would have enjoyed certain times of my life and my youth more had I known, like, these are some of the best days of your life, So I've kind of instilled that into her, like, high school experience. She's a sophomore now, and she's really starting to get it, like, every day matters. These 4 years are some of the most fun years of your life. Some of these friends you're not going to see much after this, so, cherish it.
Yes.
And I think that's really like hit home to her. And so she can wake up tired sometimes, but she snaps out of it and then she's ready to go. And I don't know, I feel proud because I feel like that's such a good lesson to learn at a young age.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and especially it runs contrary to, I think, a lot of the programming that people are exposed to by culture and the internet. So I think that's really good.
Yeah. So anything else? What else? Anything cool, fun? Do you play any instruments?
I do not. I tried to learn to play the piano, and it was just not a thing that I had enough time for. So,
were you younger, or did you try to learn like in adulthood?
I was in my 20s.
Yeah, it's hard.
High 20s though, low 30s.
Yeah.
And it was just impossible. And I've tried to introduce my daughters to it so I could live vicariously through them, but they're not really taking a shine to it either. So.
Yeah.
Just maybe not in our genes.
Not in the genes. I took piano for a little while when I was younger. So it taught me a lot about pitch and harmony. And, if I can hear like one note of the beginning of a song and know what song it is, if that's like a skill that's even
Name that tune
popular.
Is a very valuable job skill. And I really try to work hard at that too. So if you're a Name That Tuner, I a lot of respect for that.
I love Name That Tune. But my daughter taught herself to play keyboard during COVID.
Whoa.
She asked for a keyboard and yeah, she's pretty good at it.
I love it.
Yeah. I hope she keeps it up. I would love for her to play an instrument.
That's great.
Yeah, I think it's great for kids.
Yes, because your brain development and, it's...
all the things.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm more of like folk alternative. I like good lyrics. I like good songwriting and good instrument playing.
Where are you at on Joni Mitchell?
Huh?
Where are you at on Joni Mitchell? I'm not a fan. This was a trick question, so.
I think she's talented.
For sure that. A lot of respect for it. And why this is like, Rolling Stones had this like list of the top 500 albums, and her album Blue was so high on the list. I mean, it was like above these other like canonically strong, like Rolling Stone, Pink Floyd, Bob Dylan, the Who albums. And I'm like, how did Joni Mitchell get up this high? And ever since that day, I'm like, you know what? That Big Yellow Taxi needs to take her away, because I don't have time for it. They need to pave her paradise.
Unpopular opinion, I like Counting Crows' version of that song a lot more.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound like a wounded cat.
Yeah. She must be like one of those artists that has a certain following. Like, you either like her or you don't. But no, her music, not for me.
Me neither. We can agree on, okay, I'm in the don't either, so that's good. Yeah. And sorry for the Joni bashing, and I'm sure a listener out there is
I'm sure she's a wonderful woman.
Yes.
She's still...
For a Canadian.
With us, right? She is.
I don't even know, actually.
She was on like a music award show semi-recently.
Not big on Neil Young either. But I love Gordon Lightfoot. It's not I'm anti-Canadian. Love Gordon Lightfoot. He's the number one Canadian in my book.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mine would be Mike Myers.
Okay.
He's so funny.
That's a good one. Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers is so funny. My favorite is So I Married an Axe Murderer.
That's a great film. With a twist ending, because you point you one way and it's over here.
It is so funny. It's so funny. He's hilarious. I read yesterday that they had to postpone the next Shrek because fans predicted the plot. So they moved it instead of next year to 2027.
Oh, that's sad. My kids love that movie.
It's so good.
And there's a lot of
music is great.
Sort of body humor in it too. That's sort of like over the kid. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot there.
So like parents are laughing too, and the kids don't know why. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And like,
mushroom coffee, all those things.
Rise. I've seen the commercials on CNBC a lot now.
I've almost ordered it 1,000,000 times.
Don't do it.
Is it just a thing? Is it a gimmick?
I don't know.
No comment.
I have not spent the money on it to find out.
Yeah.
I think if you believe it, I believe in placebos. I think if you think it'll work, it'll probably work.
Yeah.
That's why the vitamin D is going to be great for you.
Yeah.
You're going to start remembering everything.
Yeah. I need to. I feel like I've got a lot in here.
What about creatine? Are you taking that?
I am. Yes. I got on the creatine thing like maybe a year ago.
I just started a few months ago.
Yeah.
I think it's working.
I believe it.
Am I swole yet?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Almost.
No comment. No, just kidding. I do feel like it's helped me lift heavier and recover. Like, I'm not as sore as I used to be.
It helps your brain too, though. There's a whole host of brain benefits.
And sleep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe it'll work.
I'm a big proponent. Yeah. I believe it. Yeah.
Believe it too. Well, what's next? Like, what's on your docket? Like, what do we need to hold you accountable to? Like, where are you pointed that in 5 years, we're going to say these 5 years were a success? Like, what are we doing? My health journey is going well. I'm down 7 pounds, gone forever since January. Gone forever, hopefully. What I've learned is I used to go like 0 to 100. So like order pizza on Sunday. I'm like, I'm starting a new life tomorrow. It's Monday. I'm going on this diet and I'm going to log 1,200 calories. And I have learned that I've had to do little tiny habits, like one little, like when I'm brewing my coffee, I'll chug some water. Now I do it every day. Okay, got that off the list. Now I need to do, because women especially are not supposed to drink coffee on an empty stomach. I don't know. This is a whole hormone thing that I went on last year. But so that's been great. So if I can continue down that path and in 5 years be even further along, sleep is a big one that I'm working on. It's hard. I love it. But I'm going to get there. I just started a new company 2 weeks ago. It's a children's brand with my brother and another partner that's based here in Louisville. I can't share a ton about it yet. We haven't launched the brand. It's a cartoon type of thing and a book and some music. I'm very, very excited about it though. But we officially are like a business entity now. So you got an EIN, you filed with the Secretary of State, you got a domain name. Yep. Rocking. I love it. Yep. Got all the bones ready. Now we just got to pack on the meat. And then I'm starting a second, I guess this will be my third business, a marketing company. We have the name established. We have not filed the business, so I can't really talk about that much either, but hoping to make that announcement in about 2 weeks. That's great.
Yeah.
So your 5-year runway, we're talking health and personal development. We've got some mental and emotional stuff in there. And then we got some hard business goals.
Multi-business owner.
Serial entrepreneur. So we can play this back in 5 years and we're going to see victory because we're talking it into existence.
Yes. Recruiting, marketing, children's.
That's right. Because when you say it, it becomes real.
Yeah.
And now you've said it on the internet. The internet always remembers.
Yes. They're going to hold me accountable.
They are going to hold you accountable.
Yeah. It's not going to be one of those things where it's like, this did not age well. It's going to be like, this aged. Look at it. It's on Netflix now.
Got it. Because you've got the scaffolding and the habits and you're ready to rock this thing.
I am. Well, I'm so excited. I'm excited to watch this back and also like share it around the time of the race, or even like get a picture together at the race. Like, here we were talking about it, September 29th.
We need to do a running podcast. So we need somebody like with a truck right in front of us and a camera, and we'll just
Michael,
like go run.
Can we make that happen? Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, and can you put a camera on your bike? I'm on board. That would be awesome.
You know, do you ride bikes too?
I used to when I was younger. I've just my fear of bone breakage and so forth. I don't know.
You got to get all the pads.
A lot can go wrong.
Yeah.
On that, I'm kind of a scaredy cat.
You just got to get, there's like a pack of like 12 like knee pads, shoulders, helmet, all
then you look like a dork. So you want to be cool.
I got rollerblades during COVID and I was like, I can't not get all these pads for my body because I'm scared.
Rollerblading.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It's a good workout.
No, I know. I love it. I hadn't heard anybody say that in so long. It was just, I'd forgotten that it was a thing. So one of them is A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, which is one of just the deepest and best books I've ever read in my life. It's about finding meaning in your life, and his theory on logotherapy that really just says, a man has to find meaning, and he believes that there's basically 3 ways to do that through kind of attitudinal, experiential. Basically, it's you can experience things, you can build things, or you can make your suffering matter. And this is a guy that could have left Europe before the Holocaust, but stayed to take care of his family, went through tribulations that you can't even imagine, literally, and then came out of it and gave this gift of logotherapy and this book to this humanity. It's just amazing.
And what's it called? A Man's Search for Meaning?
Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl.
Okay. Oh, it sounds amazing.
It's a deep, awesome book. It shocked me how good it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and rightfully so. It shocked millions of people just without the... And then I read Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, which was really a good book. And then after that, he mentioned Anna Lemke's book, Dopamine Nation. Also a great book. But I'm reading The Molecule of More now. That's an even deeper dive into the way dopamine makes our behavior and makes things work for us.
Yeah.
And it's helped me understand some of my idiosyncratic quirks are more of a neurotransmitter thing. It's been very empowering for me.
Yeah.
Because dopamine makes you want things, but it never builds satisfaction.
Right.
Satisfaction comes from a whole different set of neurotransmitters, oxytocin, vasopressin, these other things. So if you're chasing things, it's why you can buy 1 million things and never fill that hole in your heart.
Yeah. That's why they say money doesn't buy happiness.
It doesn't, and it can't, because you'll never be happy. You can't buy your way out of it. It takes, the things Viktor Frankl talks about, your vocation, building things, loving people, having beautiful experiences, and suffering.
Yeah.
But making your suffering matter.
Yeah. I love that. That sounds like a really good book.
Huge.
Yeah.
Well, you can join my book club. You'll be the second member.
You're in a book club?
You'd be the second member.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
I do work really well with accountability groups.
Yes.
So last October, I joined a group text with 2 ladies that go to my gym.
Yes.
And it has made a big difference this year.
What are you holding each other accountable for?
Just making sure you make it to the gym. And if you don't there's like an online app where you can do like a quick online version. And they track camp counts. So like when you do 50 for the year, you get like a little celebration. When you do 100, 150, 200, 250. So I'm the youngest one in the group and I've done the least amount of camps, but I've done the most in the 7 years I've been a Burn Boot Camp member. I've done the most ever in a year. I don't even know that I've had done 100 any year prior to this, and I'm at like 160 right now. So
you're kicking ass.
I'm kicking ass.
Are you in first place?
No.
Oh, what's the highest number?
250 And one of the ladies in my group is almost at 200. No, I think she just celebrated 200 actually. But
you're doing really good, though.
I am, yeah.
You're just not a podium finisher, but a really good finisher.
Yeah, I'm doing better than
great.
any other year. I think I did like 50 camps in a year one year.
That's awesome.
So like, yeah, to be at 160, yeah.
So that's every other day, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
So 365 is as high as it could possibly be.
Yeah, but that's almost impossible.
Got it.
But I'm sure there are. Yeah.
I'm on board. This is great.
Yeah,
160 is very strong every other day.
And that doesn't include like if I go on a run or do like some stretching or something. That's like specifically I've made it to camp or I logged like one of the videos that's like 30 or 45 minutes.
Got it.
And I've only done a couple of those like on vacation.
Now, are you uploading this to Strava now for your dozens of Strava followers?
It does, yeah. My dozens. We're connected now, I think.
Yeah.
Are you on Strava too?
Yeah.
Let's be Strava friends.
I know. Yeah.
All right, I love it. I'll have to hit allow because I'm selective about my followers.
Okay. Well, you don't have to let me in.
No, I'm going to let you in. I just don't want a murderer to know where I run and what times.
Yeah.
No, he did tell me. I joined and it was like automatically because I would start at my house and end at my house. And it's like, oh my gosh, it really is like putting your address.
But it blocks like a circle around it. But, I run my same 5K route. Any day I don't go to the gym, I run at least a 5K. So I usually run the same route.
What gym do you go to?
A training studio on River Road.
I don't know where it is.
It's where Frankfurt Avenue and River Road meet.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like a CrossFit for old people. So today we did deadlifts and bench press. And
you already went this morning?
I did.
Wow.
Got up at 5, gym at 6. Took the girls to school.
Yeah, look at you.
Got to.
Yeah, good for you. That's really great.
No off days. Even when I had COVID a few months ago, I ran every day.
Oh, gosh.
And on my Strava data, you can see it. It was like, 888, 930.
Yeah. That's great, though.
I try to be shutting down around 9:15, 9:30. So I like to get up early.
Like, what time do you think you're falling asleep?
In the 9s.
Really?
10 would be very late for me.
What?
Because if you don't sleep, your brain doesn't wash out all that beta alkaloid craziness that Peter Attia talks about that I'm not smart enough to know about. But it's like your brain mouthwashes itself out while you sleep. And if you don't get to REM sleep, you're going to die young.
Do you... Okay, well, I feel like I struggle with that for sure. I'm like an early bird and a night owl. It's a problem. Do you take anything for sleep, like even like a supplement that kind of helps?
Melatonin.
Really?
And it works pretty well for me.
Yeah. Oh, we had this conversation before. You take like 1 or 2. You take like a very small.
Yeah, a few milligrams. Tiny little fella.
I need to try that.
They're great
flavored. The problem is they market these like 12 milligram.
Oh my God, that's a ton.
Yeah. And
you need like the tiniest little flake.
Yeah. Because
it's a hormone. I mean, it's like not a drug.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
I'm going to try that. I got to get my sleep.
And then sleep hygiene and then like reading yourself to sleep, audiobooking yourself to sleep would be huge.
Yeah.
You get up early.
I do get up early.
Take naps.
I used to.
Naps are good.
Yeah.
Pro nap. Don't do one every day.
Yeah, my doctor told me the studies are like you don't actually need 8 consecutive hours. Like if you only get 4 or 5, like take a nap, and in that 24-hour window, like try to get to as close to 8 as you can because it helps no matter what. And that was great to hear because I always thought, well, if I take a nap, I'm not going to sleep later. And now if I do feel myself like really struggling, I will take a nap and then same sleep time like normal
or caffeine nap.
Yeah.
Katie does that. Nap. You have a little bit of coffee, then go take a nap, and then when the caffeine kicks in, you wake up.
Oh, I've heard about that. Does it work?
It does. And my wife started doing it because she was taking a nap and she was explaining. I was like, well, have a little coffee first. And she thought I was crazy, but then she like woke up and.
That's hilarious. I want to try that.
But if you believe things will work, it'll probably work for you.
Yeah.
It's like that. Will it into existence.
Yeah. I think I believe in that. So yeah.
Try it. Naps are critical.
Yeah. Yeah.
David Stadler, founder of El Toro, fraternity brother. Saw him yesterday at church. He's a Holy Trinity guy. Great dude, funny dude, and crazy in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be a good one. He's a very fun dude, and he's awesome. Awesome dude. I'll think of some others. Aaron Rosenberg.
Aaron's funny. Yeah. You guys are like kind of a little bit similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do like a special edition, you could tag team us. We'd play off each other pretty well.
They really do.
We have a lot.
The first time I met Bobby, our mutual friend Aaron was there. And
he's a funny guy.
I was like, what is happening? They're just going back and forth. it's like Aaron and Aaron.
It's a lot. Yeah. I'll try to think of some other victims for you.
Yeah.
So where do you get the little things on the bottom of this? I've seen these before. Where does this come from?
They're mic flags. I can't remember what the company was. Just have them printed.
And you just smoosh it on there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It really
Very
adds
cool.
an aura of professionalism.
I know.
They're like, holy shit.
I like it. I think it looks more professional too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. When I was making sure this was like a legit and thing.
You're like, what is she asking me to?
I didn't want to be on a true crime podcast where I'm the victim. Like, come into why is there this plastic film everywhere in this room? Well, you're the star. Get the axe. Just kidding.
Or like Jasmine just invited me to make some TikToks with her. Like what? Like no, it's an actual interview.
That's right. Yes, and TikTok now it's going to have the Oracle thing going on with it.
I don't know anything about that.
This whole takeover, that Oracle is going to be running the algorithm here in the United States.
Oracle, like the company Oracle?
Like Larry Ellison Oracle.
Yeah.
I read that last week.
Very interesting.
I don't know if that's still true or not, but food for thought.
Who knows?
It's crazy.
Everyone's taking over everything.
I've been saying it for years. Wow, I am so lame. I used to, before I had kids, I was very cool. I've been to lots of Michelin-starred restaurants. I've been around. I used to be kind of a foodie. My oldest daughter has a condition called ARFID. It's like avoidant restrictive food intake disorder where she only eats a few things. And then my other two are varying degrees of picky eaters. So we do not eat out as much as I would like. I've really got to think. This is a curveball here.
So do you do all the cooking?
We do a lot of cooking at the house.
Yeah.
I like All Tied Up on 42. She's awesome. That's a great restaurant. It's near our house too.
What kind of food do they have?
They have Thai food. It's like All Tied Up. It's a pun because it's like you're tied up like it's an S&M thing, but it's actually just a restaurant. They're just giving you Thai food.
Yeah.
Or you could be tied up for any other reason. I can't think of another reason you'd be tied up. Like that's exactly where I went probably for a reason. Like when else would you be tied up? I don't know.
We got to plan our Thailand trip. We got to do a family Thailand trip. You won't regret it.
I'm on board. I think
we got to
Katie.
get Aaron on board too.
We are. Katie's easy to convince to go on crazy trips now, and my girls I think are ready for it.
Yeah.
They've been around. They know how to work public transport.
Yep.
We're good.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, man? I met somebody last week that she's taking her daughter to New York.
Yeah.
They're going like 2 weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, I love it. What are you doing? And then you're talking about to get into the transport thing because I'm such a believer in public transport. It's like, you get from LaGuardia to Grand Central, it's $3. She's like, well, we're not going to ride the subway.
What?
And a lot of people are so snooty about it. I'm like, dude, what in the world?
That's like part of the appeal of New York City.
I love the MTA. I mean, I love all the public transportations, especially Washington, D.C.'s. Theirs is the nicest.
Yeah,
but I mean,
theirs is very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was so let down. I was like,
and it's so much faster. Like if you get Ubers and everything, you're just sitting in traffic.
And it's like lots of money.
Yeah.
And a waste of money. And you're missing out on like this critical, like real raw part of the experience.
Yeah.
Especially for kids, because they need to see this.
Yeah.
And most New Yorkers are super friendly and proud of their city. What's
kind of fun too is like different subway stations, like in New York City are so different from others.
Yes.
Like for the most part, they look kind of similar, but some are very, like some you've got the people like singing and they've got their music and it's so big. And then some are very like small and fun. It's just so fun though.
You're right.
Yeah. And the rats are part of it.
They're part of the show.
They're actually kind of cute.
they are, they're little
ratatouilles.
I don't know if they make that sound or not.
I don't mind them. I thought they were super cute, but yeah.
They're cute fun. From afar. Good Belly's a great restaurant. Aaron Rosenberg took me there for a luncheon and we had the pastrami sandwiches and they were heavenly.
Good Belly?
Good Belly and Douglas Loop.
I haven't tried it yet.
Aaron will take you there. I'm going to commit right now. Aaron Rosenberg is going to take Jasmine to lunch at Good Belly.
Yeah, you got to text him when you leave. So,
ready.
Aaron, if you're watching.
Yes, Aaron, if you're watching, you're hired.
Yeah. Meet you at Good Belly. We're going to ask you some questions.
We're going to get the number 6, and it's going to be awesome. They've got really good cookies, too. Probably 80% as good as Please and Thank Yous.
Oh.
They make a good cookie.
That's still good.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a really good, highly competent
That's still
cookie.
A very good cookie, yeah.
Yeah, it's just maybe not quite, but really close.
Please and Thank You with that salt. Oh, so good.
Oh, yeah. Malden salt.
Yeah. Very good.
Very tasty.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for having me today, guys. This was awesome.
Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.